Hello everyone, welcome to Chelsea Sport Focus. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of breaking news. Let's get started.
Chelsea star Caicedo under FIFA investigation for possible use of performance-enhancing substances. In a development that has sent shockwaves across European football, Chelsea midfielder Moises Caicedo has become the subject of a formal FIFA investigation following what governing officials describe as irregular biological markers detected during routine international testing. While no definitive conclusions have been reached, the mere existence of an inquiry involving one of Chelsea's most influential players has plunged Stamford Bridge into a cloud of tension, speculation, and urgent internal assessment. The news arrived unexpectedly late on Tuesday night, when sources close to the Ecuadorian national team revealed that FIFA's anti-doping department had requested additional information after analyzing samples collected during the recent World Cup qualifying window. Initial tests reportedly showed levels inconsistent with baseline biological profiles recorded over prior seasons, prompting a second round of examinations. Chelsea caught by surprise. Within hours of the report surfacing, senior figures at Chelsea's Cobham Training Centre were scrambling to gather information. Caicedo, who has been central to Enzo Maresca's midfield, returned from international duty only days ago and had completed 2 light recovery sessions. Club doctors are understood to have conducted their own internal reviews, none of which have shown abnormalities. A senior Chelsea source described the reaction inside the club as shock, confusion, and disbelief, adding that the coaching staff had never seen anything concerning about Caicedo's conditioning or performance data. The Blues insist the midfielder's training outputs, medical screenings, and physical evaluations have remained entirely consistent since his record move from Brighton. Player maintains innocence. According to those close to Caicedo, the player feels completely blindsided by the investigation. He is said to be fully cooperating and insists he has never used any banned substance, intentional or otherwise. One source revealed that Caicedo was visibly shaken when informed by Federation officials, repeatedly telling teammates, "I didn't do anything wrong. I've worked too hard for my career to risk losing everything." For a player who built his reputation on relentless energy, tireless ball winning, and unmatched physicality, the investigation cuts particularly deep. Those who have known him since his early days in Santo Domingo speak of a young man whose entire identity was shaped by hard work, humility, and devotion to family. FIFA's stance. FIFA has declined to provide details, citing confidentiality protocols. However, anti-doping specialists note that irregular markers can be triggered by a range of factors including natural physiological changes, diet, recovery supplements, dehydration, or even testing discrepancies. Still, the investigation will follow a strict protocol. Full analysis of A and B samples. Review of medical history and supplement intake. Cross-referencing with previous biological passports. Potential in-person hearing if inconsistencies remain. Sources suggest that this early stage does not constitute an accusation, only a requirement for further clarification. Impact on Chelsea and Marresca's project. For Enzo Marresca, the timing could not be worse. Caicedo has been instrumental in Chelsea's resurgence, forming a midfield axis with Enzo Fernandez that has finally brought structure and stability to the team. Losing him, even temporarily, could derail tactical plans that rely heavily on his pressing, ball carrying, and defensive discipline. Inside the dressing room, players were stunned when they heard the news. Some initially thought it was a rumor, only to realize the seriousness of the situation as club officials began scheduled briefings. Everyone is worried for him. "He is a brother to us," one senior player reportedly said. The Mudryk shadow. The Caicedo investigation comes only weeks after Chelsea winger Mykhailo Mudryk was temporarily suspended following a failed doping test, an incident that saw the Ukrainian eventually cleared after experts attributed the positive reading to contaminated medical products. There is no direct link between the two cases, but the back-to-back headlines have placed Chelsea under uncomfortable scrutiny and raised questions across the football world. Possible outcomes. Experts outline several potential scenarios. All findings return normal, case closed quietly. Minor anomalies explained, no ban, no sanction. Unexplained discrepancies, temporary suspension pending hearing. Proven serious violation, multi-month or multi-year ban. At this stage, none of these outcomes can be predicted. Club and fans stand firm. Chelsea fans were quick to take to social media, overwhelmingly showing support for Caicedo. Many pointed to his flawless record, disciplined lifestyle, and impeccable professionalism. Hashtags such as #StandWithCaicedo and #InnocentUntilProven began trending among the Chelsea community. Meanwhile, the club issued a brief statement. ChelseaFC acknowledges the information regarding an ongoing FIFA procedural review involving Moises Caicedo. The player and club are cooperating fully. We will not comment further at this time. A long road ahead. As the investigation unfolds, Caicedo will continue training unless instructed otherwise. His legal and medical team are preparing extensive documentation and are confident that the midfielder's name will be cleared. Chelsea's January transfer plans are beginning to take shape behind the scenes at Cobham, and although the club is not expecting a chaotic winter window, the quiet shifts and private conversations currently happening inside the recruitment department reveal a far more ambitious reality. According to early source reports, Chelsea have now entered the race for Nottingham Forest's highly rated 23-year-old centre-back Murillo, a player who has not only impressed scouts across Europe but has also become one of the Premier League's most discussed young defenders since his breakthrough last season. What makes this developing situation especially intriguing is not simply Chelsea's interest, but the timing, the competition, and the internal reasons driving Enzo Marresca toward a defender many believed would only be attainable for the richest and most desperate European giants in the summer. Marresca has been consistent since arriving at Chelsea. His philosophy starts with control, structure, and a defensive line capable of playing 50 to 60 yards from goal without fear or hesitation. His football requires defenders who can play under pressure, pass with authority, recover with speed, and understand advanced positional rotations. Although Chelsea currently boast a long list of centre-backs, including Levi Colwill, Wesley Fofana, Benoit Badiashile, Axel Disasi, and Trevoh Chalobah, the manager's ideal profile is far more specific. He wants someone who plays like a quarterback, runs like a winger, and anticipates danger like a veteran. Murillo fits that mold almost perfectly. The Brazilian had already caught Chelsea's eye early last season while Marresca was still studying Premier League football from afar. Scouts consistently rated him as one of the most technically gifted young defenders in Europe. What has changed now is the urgency. With Fofana only recently returning from long-term injury, Badiashile still battling sporadic fitness issues, and the uncertainty surrounding Chalobah's future, Chelsea feel their back line is one area they cannot afford to take risks in.